What's up, guys? Book the trainer back again. Decided to do a quick live. Um, you know, just to answer a few weight loss, fat loss questions for any endomorphs. Um, you know, I'm just gonna wait for a few people to come in since this was really abrupt. Um, but if you have any questions, just ask away. Um, as you know, the summer is here. I know some people like me are trying to lose weight, trying to get back in shape. So I just decided to come on here and just if anyone has any questions, I'll be ready to answer a few questions. Gonna be here like maybe for 10 minutes, and then I'll see if I can offer any help. So I'm just gonna wait and see who comes in. If anyone has any questions. If not, then I'll just give a few tips and then I'll be on my way. Hold on. So, excuse me. So I'm getting more serious with my weight loss or fat loss. Right now I'm around 205 pounds. So you could say maybe around 100 or 98 or 95 kilograms. And I'm trying to go down to, I want to go down to maybe around 175. I usually aim for 175. I've not really been, going hard with my, I've not been going hard with my weightlifting, so I've probably not really gained any muscle so much from the last time, but I'm gonna do my best to try. Okay, looks like we have someone in here. If you're just joining me, feel free to ask me any fat loss questions, and then I'll be able to answer. Type it in the chat, and then I'll be able to answer. Because I was just talking about my own. Okay, we have Abdallah says. Let's see what Abdallah says. Hold on, Abdallah. Let me just. I need to. What does Abdallah say? So Abdallah says, hello. My coach tells me to have a calorie surplus for bodybuilding. Should I listen to him? So Abdallah, it depends. Are you trying to lose weight, or are you trying to build muscle? Because your coach is probably right. If you're trying to build muscle, then you gotta be in a caloric surplus, because the body, when you lift weights, the body needs the extra calories or the extra food to build the muscle. Because when you tear down the muscle fibers in the gym, and then when you come out of the gym, the body may need the extra food or the extra caloric surplus to build muscle. All right, but if you're already overweight, if you're already fat, then you may have to. Okay, so if you're trying to, okay, I see. Abdallah says he's trying to build muscle while losing fat. Okay, so Abdallah, here's the thing, right? Depending on how fat you think you are, you can do both, but it's going to take some time. So what you want to do is You don't want to be in a caloric surplus to begin with, because there's no way you're going to lose fat if you're in a caloric surplus, and it won't make sense to try to uh, to think you're going to build muscle yet you're trying to okay, so you're already fat. So I think the first thing you should do is to try to lose fat, because if you go into a caloric surplus, you're just going to get even more fat. So the thing is, you may build muscle, but because you're eating more food, you are going to put on more weight. Yes, you may build muscle, but you're going to put on more weight. And if you're already fat, that's not going to look good. You're just going to be like the way I am right now. I'm not really lean. Right now I'm fat. My muscles may look bigger, but I'm fat. So I need to lose some of that fat to really build the good shape. And you can do it. So being a caloric deficit slowly, you have to go in a caloric deficit slowly while you lift weights. That way, as you lose the weight or you lose the fat, as you're also lifting weights, you're gonna get that good shape. Now, it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be in 1 or 2 or 3 months. It's gonna take you some time. But because you're trying to build muscle and lose fat at the same time, you have to go in a caloric deficit slowly, doing a little bit of cardio. You don't want to rush this process, because if you rush the process and you go into a caloric deficit so quick, you're going to lose so much energy to lift weights, and you're going to get frustrated. You may lose the fat, but you won't have as much muscle as you want, because it's not really easy to lose. It's not really easy to lose fat, but it may even be harder to lift, to build muscle, because that also takes much more work. So what you want to do, yes, you want to be in a high, I always preach that your diet should have more protein than carbohydrates and fats. That's what really works for me. That's what has always worked for me. The diet that I've seen that really works, you want to have protein at least 50%, carbs 20 to 30%, and maybe fats 20%. So the carbs and fats depends what you like more. All right, but you want to have 50% carbohydrates. Let's say your diet is 100%. 50% protein, 50% protein. Why? Because protein helps you build the muscle, but also it keeps you full. That way you're not always hungry trying to keep eating and eating, where the carbs taste good, but they don't really stick in your stomach. The body really uses the carbs quicker, burns the carbs quicker than it does the protein. But the protein is good because it keeps you fuller, but it also helps in your recovery as you build muscle or as you lift weights. And then it also controls your hunger. All right. At least that's what always works for me. I always eat more protein than I eat carbs and fats. Okay. So yeah, Abdel, I hope that helps you. Since you're trying to build muscle and you're trying to lose fat at the same time, you don't want to be in a caloric surplus, especially if you're trying to really lose the fat. So what you want to do is slowly bring down your calories slowly. You want to do this. This may even take you a year or maybe a year and a half, because you're trying to do two things at the same time. So you want to bring your food. Let's say you start with 2,500 calories. You want to subtract maybe 200 calories. That way you're on 2,300 calories, maybe for a month. Okay. And then you want to slowly bring down your calories while lifting your weights. Because when you reduce your calories so quick, your metabolism will slow, and then you won't be able to lift as much weight as possible in the gym, and then you get frustrated. All right. Because you want to be able to lift heavy weights, not very heavy, obviously. You slowly build your heavy weights in the gym, but also because you're bringing down your food slowly, you'll maintain your energy in the gym, but at the same time, you'll be in a caloric deficit, which will help you lose the fat as you go. Now, it will take you some time, and you got to be consistent. And another thing, one tip I really wanted to give guys is, so many people make a mistake of thinking that, you know what, I had one good week of working out. I didn't miss my workouts. I had good diet, and then the next week they mess it up, and then they lose motivation. All right. Let's say you want to lose weight in 6 months. Not every day is going to be perfect. Not every week is going to be perfect. And that's okay. You just got to keep going. Okay, let's say you get one day and you binge and you're like, you know what, I want to have some ice cream, I want to have some pizza. That's okay. That's human nature. We all get those cravings sometimes and we go crazy and we want to eat because I love to eat. I'm not even going to lie. So I get days where I'm on my way fat loss journey. I'm like, you know what? I just want to go out and eat without worrying about what I'm eating. So I'm going to go eat. I don't care if I order fries, fried chicken, pizza, ice cream. I'll go eat. But the thing is, it shouldn't be every day. And it definitely shouldn't be every week. That's why I used to do cheat meals, but I don't really do cheat meals anymore because if I want better, faster results, I cheat meals. I can have one cheat meal in maybe 2 or 3 weeks. I used to do a cheat meal every week and that didn't work out for me. It would set me back a little bit. So now I do maybe one cheat meal every 2 or 3 weeks. Sometimes I can even go a month without a cheat meal because I want faster results. Because cheat meals set you back. So what you want to do is slowly reduce your food, lift your weights, and that should be able to help you. All right. So again, if you're not at the level you want to be, or if you mess up one day and you're not eating well one week or one day, if you mess up or you binge one week or one day, don't worry about it, just keep going. Because not every week, not every day you're going to be perfect with your diet, with your workouts. Maybe sometimes you don't even want to do cardio because, to be honest, it's not easy. You get tired sometimes and you're like, you know what? Oh, hold on, guys. Sorry, I haven't been live in a while, so it's crazy here. But all right, guys, if you have any questions, just put them in the chat. Um, put your questions in the chat. I'll be able to answer your questions. And thank you for the questions, Abdallah. That was a really good question because so many people struggle with um, trying to lose weight and build muscle at the same time. So I can feel you on that. Um, and I've struggled with the same issue too. So, you know, but you got to learn as you go. And then, guys, you got to listen to your body too. Um, let's say you don't feel good or you're struggling with an exercise, or when you're doing an exercise, you feel some kind of pain. Um, listen to your body. Don't just rush through it. Don't force your body. If you feel some pain, you can take some time off. You don't have to be perfect every week, eating good every week, because things happen. All right. So, but the most important thing is if you fall off, let's say you have a bad week, you didn't eat well, you didn't stick to your diet, you didn't work out the way you wanted to, you missed your cardio sessions, stick to it. Don't lose motivation because this is a lifestyle. You want to be able to do this for so many years. So don't let one week or one day make you give up or lose hope. All right, just think about it like, okay, I didn't have a good week of workouts, I didn't have a good week of diet, I didn't eat the way I wanted to. Let me get back to it. Because you want to think about this like 10, 15, 20, 30 years, because some people are in their 80s and they can still work out, but some people are in their 60s and they're using walking sticks. You know why? Because some people have always been listening to their bodies, have always been active, and some people only realize they need to work out when they're way overweight, or maybe after the doctor tells them, or maybe when they can't even move anymore. Because remember, guys, the more you take without working out, so there are two things. There's muscle atrophy and muscle hypertrophy. What does those two things mean? Muscle atrophy means your muscles are dying, and every time you don't build or use your muscles, or your muscles are not active, they're like sleeping, they're dying because they're not growing. Because the reason people look muscular or build muscle, you're literally just building your muscles. Just like a baby, the baby needs to get up and start training how to walk, from crawling to walking, to build those muscles in their legs so they can hold their weight. But most adults stop moving as soon as they get out of school or high school. They stop running, they stop playing games, so their muscles start dying over time. That's why someone 50, 60, they're using walking sticks, and then someone else is 80, because they've been taking care of their bodies and staying active. They're still good and looking good and strong. So you got to keep working out, you got to stay active, but don't rush the process, because remember, this is something you want to do 20, 30, 40 years down the road. So whether you take a walk in your neighborhood, you ride a bike, you go swimming, you go dancing, you don't have to lift weights, but you gotta move your body. You eat right, move your body. The good thing with lifting weights is it gives you a good body shape that someone can look at you and be like, you work out, you enjoy it. It's not, as hectic as cardio. It keeps your metabolism up, and really lifting weights for me really changed my life. Plus, it really helps me relax my mind, and I don't have to, I can, when I'm in the gym, I really just be in my own zone and have fun with it. So, like I said, when everything is not going well, that's all right. Just get back to it. Don't lose motivation. All right. I've been here on for a while. If anyone has the final question, I'll answer the question, because I just wanted to come on here live for a short time. I'll be doing more lives usually on the weekend. So if I didn't get to you today, if you have any final questions, any fat loss, weight loss, bodybuilding, muscle, diet questions, I'll be doing more of these lives every weekend. Plus, I'm planning to switch up my content on my channel, because I know some people get tired of my fitness rants and my fat loss rants. So I may just start doing some videos just about life, me vlogging, my daily stuff. I may switch up my channel and just make videos about anything I want, and not just stick to fitness. So but I'll be doing more of these lives in the future, but I appreciate it. The few people who tuned in. I appreciate Abdallah for asking me the good questions. I like that. Let's see here. So anyone who was Any final questions? Any So I'll be doing more of these fat loss. So just, talking about life questions, YouTube lives, weekend on weekends, okay? So thank you for those who came in and tuned in. Don't forget to like, subscribe. And then I just noticed I didn't, I haven't done these lives in so long. I know I just noticed I didn't have my camera the right way. So I'm sorry, I had my camera flipped the wrong way. So I apologize for that, but I'm signing out, and thanks for those who asked some good questions. I hope you find some, you know, some positive messages or tips. So I'm gonna be signing out now, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.